So Blizzard have put out a new post or two posts about upcoming changes. You know, I actually made like a bunch of videos in recent times about kind of like the problems with WoW PvP, the MR issue, you know, all the issues. We have a post here addressing some of it. Let's read through and you just kind of see what's going on. All right, so the post is called PvP Rating Adjustments, which sounds good to me. We're monitoring player feedback on rating in PvP, and we will make some significant adjustments to inflation, beginning with the hot fixes going live as soon as possible to help alleviate concerns. So it's gonna be like a bigger change, like over, I guess, you know, a few weeks, a month. It's kind of how I read this, and some of it should be kind of live, or should be live now. I guess the hotfix. I mean, the hotfix should be going live like instantly. This was posted yesterday, so I guess some of it has already kicked in. I do like wonder exactly what this is gonna look like. Maybe it's gonna be a like every week it's just gonna go up. Like the MR is gonna go up quite a bit. Yeah, I guess we'll see. But sounds good though, man. Like honestly, like those injections, they don't really fix like the underlying issue, but they do feel good and they definitely help a bit. And I do think they kind of bring people back to the game, for sure. So yeah, hopefully, you know, it's gonna be, you know, significant where people can push a lot better now. Well, basically, like you get more MMR. And if you're more MR, you're going to gain more rating, and you're going to be able to push easier, right? Going into Dragonfly Season 3, we took preemptive measures with the goal of making a player's PP rating and progression feel as they would expect relative to previous seasons. The rating system calculations and rating gains throughout the season can be difficult to predict. That makes sense. They're impacted by various factors, including player activity. This is a tough one, right? Because, like, when you have a season with like low activity, and like then you have like the MR issues that come with that, it's like a snowball effect where you have low activity and therefore you have MMR issues, and then that's gonna make even less people want to play, and then you have even less activity, which means more MR issues, and it's just like a snowballing effect that just rolls on, which feels horrible. So yeah. We're be cautious about making changes to MR and rating to best ensure that we're not creating unwanted effects or trends that do more harm than good to the ladder overall. I mean, that's fair enough. Yeah, you know, you don't want to do anything that's going to hurt it overall. Hopefully, like, in the long term, like, maybe even, like, a system overhaul, you know. But, yeah. MMR rating and the social rewards are topics that the team monitors and discusses frequently and will continue to do so in future seasons. Good, because I feel like here, like, when it comes to MMR rating and a social rewards, like, there's a lot that could be done there, man. Like, a lot that could be done. Like, potentially, like, a new rating system kind of thing. Like, seasons, I think I saw Ven say this, like, where seasons should start with, like, way higher MR, and then it kind of just goes up slowly towards the end a bit more. So, like, out the gates, you can kind of push, and that's going to streamline, like, way better, like, you know, what rating actually means. Because right now, like, 3K one season is like 2.3K the next season, and it's like it's like really like not streamlined. Suggestions that are offered here are generally in alignment with our internal discussions about what we might do in future seasons. For clarity, there's no cap to MR, but the highest rating is a result of the combination of population trends and lack of inflation. So I guess there's like no actual cap on the MMR, but the MMR has to come from somewhere. And therefore it feels like there's a cap, I guess. Send it, man. Okay, guys. Then we also got some class tunings, which we're gonna go over real quick, especially one thing that I want to touch on. So for having de-age, seems like some nerfs real quick. These are like not applied in PP. These buffs to devastation, but all these things, you know, like it's mainly just PvE stuff, not applied in PP. Windwalker Monk actually getting some buffs in PP as well. The main thing that I want to touch on is the PP stuff. So Gladiator's Distinction, trigger set bonus, primary stat for DPS and tank specs is now increased by 12%, was 20%. You get a bit less main stat, which I guess will kind of decrease the amount of burst that's happening. Which, yeah, I think that kind of slowed down the game a bit, which I think is definitely something people want. So that's a good thing, I would say. Boomy. Stellar Flare backless damage increased by 8%. And then we have Feral Druid. Regrowth is no longer reduced in PvP combat. Was reduced by 20%. Guys, this was reduced by 40% just like 2 weeks ago. And then they reduced it down to 20. And now the nerf on Regrowth is gone completely. But like, this just kind of goes to show, like, well, one good thing, it goes to show that they kind of know it's an issue. Okay, so that's nice. But it also kind of makes you think, like, yo, why the heck was our freaking Regrowth nerfed by that much? What? And our region is still also nerfed by so much, right? And actually, the reason Regrowth was nerfed is actually in Shadowlands was insane. But like, it was more insane because of the strength of the wild talents more than Regrowth itself. And they nerfed Regrowth instead of nerfing strength of the wild reader, right? And then, well, they actually nerfed strength a bit too, but and the Regrowth ended up being trash. So yeah, nice to see. It's not going to be doing crazy amounts, but I mean, like now compared to like a few weeks back, right? Like 40% nerf being gone. That's pretty huge. Like that's not a small thing necessarily, even though it's not crazy now, but you know, it should be nice. Holy Pot mana regen is now reduced by 35% PP. Wait, so Holy Pot getting nerfs to mana regen. I thought they've been going like back and forth in that quite a bit, right? Enhancement Shaman, healing search, healing time increased by 5% PvP combat. Was reduced by, okay, so enhancement, good. I like that actually. Zero Worry Buzz, what a joke, dude, unbelievable, huh? Control Lava, Flame Shock, backless damage increased by 8%. So like they're increasing like the dispel protection kind of thing on a few things it seems. Arsham, healing tide totem, health increased. Ooh, okay, I think a big bite will still take it out. Sub Rogue, the Merciful class is 2-piece bonus now, 30% effective PvP combat. Oh, nice. Okay, dude. So some nerfs to Sub Rogue, they had that coming. Okay. Affliction, UA backlash damage increased by 8%. Did UA already? I feel like did so much damage, man. I feel like if any like dispel backlash damage didn't need a buff, it's this one. Dark Harvest, dude. I don't even know what that is. Okay, Destro, Case Bolt nerfed a bit. Shadowburn damage nerfed a bit too, and then Flashpoint. I don't know what that does, but yeah. I'm pretty hyped for all these changes to go through. I think they look pretty good to me.